Hi, I'm Kaylee Hewlett.
I'm Ashley Blankenship from InBroadcast.
And we're here in Singapore for Broadcast Asia 2018.
Asia's must-attend international event.
Showcasing film, pro audio, digital media and broadcasting industries. Hi, I'm Kaylee Hewlett from InBroadcast and I'm here in Singapore for Broadcast Asia 2018. I'm joined here by Chuck Kelly from Nautel. Chuck, how's the show going for you so far?
Been a great show. I always enjoy Singapore, and this year is no different.
Yeah, there's definitely a good buzz about the show this year. Absolutely.
A lot of optimism about broadcasting in this part of the world. Broadcasting is still fun in Asia Pacific.
Absolutely. Now talk to me just a little bit about what you guys do at Nautel.
Okay, we're manufacturers of AM and FM radio transmitters. And we have transmitters from 300 watts to 2 million watts.
Wow. Now, what have you guys been up to since we saw you last back in September? What's been happening?
When we talked last, we were in the process of installing a 2 million watt AM transmitter in Hungary. That's now been installed and is working. And the little tidbit that I find very interesting, I think you'll find interesting, as opposed to the existing old Russian tube-type transmitter that they had, they've calculated they're saving somewhere in the neighborhood of $233 per hour of operation by using our new 2 million watt transmitter.
Wow, because my next question was going to be, what are the benefits of these new forms of technology for your consumers?
So one of them is the efficiency, obviously. The return on investment on high-power medium wave transmitters can be very, very short. The other is digital radio compatibility, the ability for these stations to transmit high-quality digital signals that sound like FM stereo on the medium wave band.
Fantastic. Now talk to me about the work you've been doing in India also.
So Nautel was asked by All India Radio to install 33 high-power medium wave transmitters. We installed it throughout the country, and many of them are using Digital Radio Mondiale, DRM, as the digital radio standard. And now, because of that, many cars are now being produced in India that have the DRM receivers built right in, so they're able to listen to very high audio quality on these transmitters.
Things in this industry always move so fast, it never amazes me. Now, what do you think is exciting for you guys at Nautel for the rest of this coming year and moving forward into 2019?
One of the things that we've been doing is taking a leadership position in figuring out what the next steps in digital radio are. So in many parts of the world, or specifically in the US, a number of stations or a number of major markets have receiver penetration up to 50%. Which means it's reasonable to start thinking about what do we do when we can turn the analog off. And so we've done some research and we've figured out that you can have as many as 15 radio station signals on a single FM transmitter in a single channel in a market. So this could really revolutionize radio. You're not old enough to remember, but radio has actually evolved many times responding to changes in the technology, changes in the market. So, many years ago, it used to be that people all gathered around the console radio in their living room. Television came along, the console radio got dusty. But radio evolved and recreated itself and moved into the cars and moved into mobile environments. Now again, radio is facing new challenges with satellite broadcasting, webcasting, all these kinds of podcasts, all these things. And they're reinventing themselves. Radio is reinventing itself like a chameleon, changing itself to be able to respond to these changes in technology, and digital radio is going to be at the forefront of that.
Absolutely, it's very impressive. Just touching on that, is there any other trends that you can see coming through moving forward?
One of the things that I see is going forward is radio's role as the preeminent purveyor of emergency information in times of typhoons or tsunamis or earthquakes or what have you. Radio uniquely has an ability, first thing to go when an emergency happens is the cell phone networks and those sorts of things all goes away. Radio is the first thing that gets people the emergency information they need to survive, and we in radio now have digital technologies that can actually wake up a receiver that's turned off and provide emergency information for people.
Fantastic. Now finally, Chuck, where can people go to find out some more information on Nautel?
www.nautel.com.
Have a fantastic show. Thank you so much. This is Kaylee Hewlett coming to you from Singapore for Broadcast Asia 2018.